couple of injuries. He looked tremendous in game one.
At his lowest field goal percentage ever last season as Crowder flips it in. $90 million contract extension. Suns able to get done with him what they did not with DeAndre Ayton. Crowder, another floater is good.
And then twice goes to the floater game.
James, step back, no. Paul able to grab the rebound. Look at a push for Phoenix. Here's Paul. Probing, lobbing, and Ayton oops the alley.
Come on now, the subtle look right to the spaced three-point shooter.
Who the Lakers will be relying upon heavily after the perimeter defense they lost with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Alex Caruso moving on as Booker splashes the jump.
If he doesn't play well.
Paul lobbing again, Westbrook there to deny it. 2 early fouls on Devin Booker, who remains on the floor for Phoenix. Oh, nice cut from Bridges off the inbound for 2. NBA 75 team. Have quite a few of them playing tonight. The NBA app brings the game to you. Follow your favorites. 11 points for James. Oh, down the other end, McGee running the floor. For Chris Paul. A deflection here from Paul. McGee controls it. Here comes Phoenix, down 1. Here comes Phoenix. Paul swivels, spins, and can't hit. Westbrook and Davis all have 2 apiece as Paul hits both free throws. Howard had it taken away by Crowder. Here comes Paul. Paul racing in, leaves it for Crowder, who lays it home.
Because make or miss, they are sprinting the floor in transition.
And I'm sure for Vogel as well.
It's a 10-year stretch where this guy, to me, was the best point guard in the league. I mean, think about that. For a decade. Knows opponents' tendencies, opponents' sets as well as anybody.
Bradley, pull up, no. Rebound Paul. Booker. Paul with Ayton, Shamet, Bridges, and Crowder, and Paul buries the 3. Guarded by Anthony once again. Paul zings it into Bridges. Shot clock fading. Bridges, the fake and the finish.
He's one of the smartest cutters in the league.
Here's Bazemore, too strong. Paul the rebound. 3 boards to go with 8 assists and 11 points for Chris Paul. Paul the lob, and Ayton throws it down.
No business getting beaten a 2-on-1 in that situation.
Booker, high arcing and in over Anthony Davis. Devin Booker able to hit. James looked to lean into contact, caught Bridges, didn't catch a whistle. Coming up on the Toyota halftime, Mike Greenberg, Michael Wilbon, Jalen Rose, Stephen A. Smith, our new quartet. Bridges comes up with a steal off the inbound, again fighting with James in the post. Paul will get it off. Can't hit, and that'll do it. Meanwhile, a terrific second quarter from the Phoenix Suns, and they start the third right where they left off. Here's Paul. Paul bouncing, taking, and hitting. How about the way Paul is orchestrated tonight?
To be honest with you, there was a stretch in that second period where he was in complete command of the game. Making shots himself. He takes a hard foul there on Bays because he got caught behind him.
But no. Paul shaking Jordan. There's that jumper. Couldn't quite hit it. Ayton the offensive rebound. Sets up Crowder. Off on a 3. James controls the rebound. James and Westbrook each with 3 fouls as James tried to lob it to Jordan. 13-point Suns lead. Paul. Pull up is good. Chris Paul in the mid-range, 15 points, 11 assists.
AD had him locked up.
Paul hits the mid-range, 17 points, 11 assists for Chris Paul. Here's Paul, switched on Davis. Ayton has Bradley underneath. Paul knows it and sticks it.
So, okay, he's had turns with Anthony Davis checking him.
Booker turns the corner and lays it in. Devin Booker now with 17 points in this fourth. Paul, 2 to shoot. Working on James, has to hoist it up. Friday night, first Friday of the NBA season. What an opening week it has been. Suns have led by as many as 32. They have a 20-point lead midway through the fourth as Paul misses the 3. More competitive fire here in this fourth quarter than what we had seen in the second and third quarters as Davis misses the jumper. He's 4 for 16 in the game. Ayton can't control it, and Phoenix turns it over. Davis, the spin, kicks it out to Bridges. Here's Booker, given space, found the wing, and buries the 3, as now Ayton and Davis get into it. Was upheld as a foul on Chris Paul. So Davis hits both free throws. It's an 18-point game. Bridges gets free and flushes it down. Ayton gives it up, 3 to shoot. Bridges gives it up one more time, and Paul puts it in like he's playing taps.
I was so slow on the uptake, I'm sorry.
It's all good. And they're going to stop it here.
I was so slow on the uptake, I'm sorry.
It's all good. And they're going to stop it here. Paul sidesteps Reeves. Can't hit the jumper. Ayton the rebound. 15-point game. It was 32 at one point, and did Paul step out of bounds? He did. Lakers on a 7-0 run. They trailed by 32 towards the end of the third. Crowder says, all right, I'll take it, and connects. Losing their opening contest to Denver. The kind of teamwork we're used to as far as sharing the basketball and the distribution. Paul with 22, Booker with 22, Bridges with 21. James off one leg, can't get it to go. Westbrook collects it. Reeves wanted a whistle, didn't get it.
Wow, I am shocked there's no foul call there.